put toe to leather and we'll get started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Kansas State's offense will get the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll run the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. He'll try to do it himself. He's loose. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buffaloes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Now on the option. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. And the Wildcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
It is such a luxury for a defensive coordinator when you know you can get after the quarterback. This is the best team in the nation right now in getting sacks, whether they rush 4, 5, or 6. Time and time again, when they get the opponent in a passing situation, they're able to get home and create negative plays.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Hayden. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Hawkins. Got him downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. He fires one deep over the middle. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I absolutely love this play call. You still got a little bit of space while you're not too close to the goal line where you can run your big tight end right up the middle of the field, run the post route, throw it up to him, let him do the rest, and get the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. With the catch, it's Oakland. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats are on the move. Off-play action on first down. Floating away. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it from the gun. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be first down for Kansas State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Good timing on the quick out. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. Kansas State has it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback extends the play. Short gain on the play before he slides. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To throw, it's Hawkins. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Miller. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Miller. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. And the Buffaloes will have it first and 10. The give to the lone running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on second down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Hawkins. Completes it in the middle. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Lost to throw again. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Atkins. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quickly complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Oakley. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. K-State trying to cannonball their way to a score from the red zone. On the run, it's Burrell. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick release by the QB. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They are up by 7 over Oklahoma. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge, and I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. It's caught. It's a seam wide open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He wants to throw it again. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. On 3rd down, going up top. He's going to throw deep right side. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. To the air, it's Barnett. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wants to go up top on first down. Setting up the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's a hit. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Little Apple.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The sure hands, it's Miller. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. And the Buffaloes get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. On the option. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Just listen to the Little Apple. You can hear it all the way to the Big Apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab deep. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. We saw it in the first half.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffs!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for space, it's Burrell. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Right back to him on the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Creates a little room. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. With the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run play action. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Oklahoma. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Off the play fake on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got it in the middle, it's Oakland. At the 40, there he goes. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the...
Lots of running room. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires it incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Blasted as he lets it go. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Burrell. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bringing the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. The quick out. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now
Turning it on. There he goes. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Still looking on the move. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll leave it with him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Power football with the run. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Kansas State quick to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Grabbed behind the line, it's Miller. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Buffaloes with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Second down coming up.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Looking to scramble. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all. That was picture perfect, and he uses his speed to just gash the defense.
They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. Second down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away, because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! Fired in from the red zone for the score. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.